Hello guys, so this is Tiffany here, or mostly Tiffany. It's no makeup. I'm still a little, I really need a shave. My chest is also a little, whatever, so I'm gonna do all that shit later. But anyways, I have a little bit of a rant, slash kinda awesome point to make, is that in talking about sexual fantasies. So, with sexual fantasies, these are things that get us going and make us excited, and they make us get turned on and all of that. And I think people should live out their sexual fantasies as long as they don't hurt other people with their sexual fantasies. So if you're turned on by kids and they sexually attract you, you probably shouldn't do it because you're gonna hurt someone mentally. But in terms of other things, like you want to sleep with a transgendered person, well, maybe if you get an opportunity to live out that fantasy, maybe you should do it. Or maybe you shouldn't, who knows? But in reality, so I've had this where someone wanted to sleep with a transgendered person. And you know what? Lots of people fantasize about transgendered people. Oh my god, it's a girl who has a penis. Whoa! My roommate's making me embarrassed. So, lots of people have fantasies about sleeping with transgendered people, but when they're jerking off to that fantasy, watching that porn, they don't see that there's a person there. They're seeing this sexual object, and holy shit, it's a girl with a penis. That turns me on. I'm gonna jerk off to it. But when they get the opportunity to actually have that in real life, it's they get all conflicted and they're like, oh my god, it's actually a person. That transgendered thing that has a penis actually has feelings. Oh, and then they get all complicated and they get all conflicted in their mind and they don't know what to do anymore. And they had so this is mildly talking about a personal experience because people want to take a transgendered person home. And so it's alright, you made me feel really good. Maybe you can come over to my house. But you should still treat me as if I'm a human being because I'm not a sex object. I am a person with a beautiful personality. So you should treat me that way. So, fantasies are awesome. You can live them out, and you should live out the ones that don't hurt other people, and they make you happy, you should explore who you are. But let's just say, oh my god, horses have such big penises. And then you fantasize about that, and you get an opportunity in real life, and you're oh my god, there's a horse with a penis. Maybe you shouldn't do that one, because that animal, maybe it could consent, and maybe the animal thinks you're hot too.
It could have AIDS.
But maybe it might break you. Maybe it could injure you. Maybe it's bestiality, and maybe bestiality is illegal. So maybe you shouldn't do that fantasy. Maybe you shouldn't, if you feel like you're turned on by kids, maybe you shouldn't do that one either. But if you're turned on because you want to sleep with a police officer, you're turned on because you want to sleep with a doctor, and you want to make an appointment with a doctor just so you can sleep with the doctor, maybe that's not such a bad thing. You might make that doctor's day a bit more interesting. So you should live out your sexual fantasies, have fun with them, but just be careful because you can hurt people with your fantasies. You can disrespect people with your fantasies. Like me, people want to sleep with someone that's transgendered. Just know I'm a person, and now I can totally own some fantasies, but fuck. I'm a person, I have fantasies too. I'm a person with feelings, I'm not an object. And neither is any human being. Every human being has feelings and emotions, and hopefully they're beautiful inside. Mwah. I love you, Samantha. I love you guys. Alright. Pull this off pretty good for no makeup. No makeup, and my chest is hairy.